Okay, welcome to the UI UX design class. Okay, so we are going to design a website interface today using Figma. All right,
Please, I'm sorry, Ma. Can you recap?
what stage are you right now?
Explore Fijam templates.
Okay, okay, you are there. Click on blank canvas.
Blank
Can you see blank canvas as one of your options there? Are we together? Hello?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Now,
Yeah. Yeah.
now we are going to start designing.
Ma,
Okay.
sorry, Ma. Sorry for the interruption. I'm saying process map, user personas, business model canvas, and information architecture diagram.
Please share your screen. Share your screen.
Okay,
Let me be sure what you're seeing.
okay, Ma. Now, can you see my screen?
Not yet, but it's coming up. Okay, fantastic. I can see your screen. Good. Okay, okay. That is all right. What you will do now is go to new design file.
Yeah, right.
Mm, click that. If anybody's having a similar issue with her, click on new design file. We're trying to design something new from scratch. Okay. There are templates that ordinarily fantastic. You are there now. You are there
Okay,
now.
Ma.
Are we
Thank
all
you.
are we all on this screen right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ma, the page is blank.
Who's my page or yours
Mine.
is blank?
If you are there already.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Thank you too. All right, we're going to design a website interface now. The idea of this class is just to show you how to use common features on Figma to start building a website interface. Okay, we're just going to build one page. Then on your own, your assignment for today will be to go and use it to come up with an idea for the second page. Okay, so we're going to go through the or create something new or as your second page. Then we're going to have like our project team now on this same Figma. The good thing about Figma has like really the advantages of Figma is this: we can work collaboratively on one project. You are there in Lagos or where you are, I can be designing something and you can be working on the same project. That's one of the good things about Figma. We can both work on the same project at the same time, wherever we are. That's the advantage of Figma. Okay. So, and also it makes work really fast. If you and I are working on one project together, imagine how quickly we will get it done and submit it to our clients. Okay. So that's like the collaborative part of Figma is what makes it so special. And also for the fact that it's free to use as well. Okay. So now we're just going to quickly design something for desktop. But let me just quickly navigate some of these tools with you. Okay. Or while we build, we are going to learn these tools so that I don't waste too much time doing that. Okay. All right. So if you look at the right corner of your screen
Sorry.
right now, you are going to
Amina,
see.
can you please share
Can't
your
see your
screen?
Ma, please
screen.
share your screen.
Oh,
Share your
you're seeing
screen.
my screen. Oh, I thought you were seeing my screen. Oh, sorry.
No, share your screen.
I really thought you were seeing my screen. Bele, sorry about that. Okay, can you see my screen now?
Not yet.
Okay, please.
Yes.
So can you please
Can you see my screen now?
share your screen so that we can see her
Ma.
What's happening?
you said please
Yes,
stop
ma.
sharing your screen
Perfect.
so we
Now
can
Okay,
it
you can
just
see it
see
came
her.
up.
now.
Screen.
Yes,
Okay,
it just came
fantastic.
up.
I think it was a network thing. Thank you so much for bringing me back. All right. At any point you are confused about anything, feel free to draw my attention. Okay. So right now we want to design something on Figma. Naturally, I would have shown you one cheat way to start, but I'm going to try and pick on our brains so that it will allow us the opportunity to imagine a lot of things. Eventually, I will show you certain ways you can achieve certain things. But for now, we are going to learn how we can pick certain features and drop them. Okay. So I just came up with a very quick idea to design, let's say, an interface for an eatery. Okay. Let's quickly design a quick interface for an eatery. Okay, this person is selling food. Okay, I haven't decided what kind of food yet, but maybe I should decide that right now. Maybe the person is into selling fries. Is into selling fries, okay? Or should we say maybe salads or just food generally now? So we're going to create a quick interface that looks like somebody's selling something now, okay? So if you look at the right corner of your screen, you're going to see where it says design and then prototype and then inspect. Then above it, you are going to see, oh, sorry, that's not the right button. Sorry. Let me quickly off this one. Okay, first we need a frame to start building on. Okay, so on the other corner now, that's your left, my left. I hope my left is your left. You are going to see this first icon here. If you hover on the icon, you will see that it's showing you that the icon is for moving stuffs around. Okay, then the second one is for our frame. That's our canvas itself where we are going to create our screen. That's what the frame stands for. Okay, then the next tool is our rectangle tool. You know, when we're discussing about shapes and all that, we said most of our designs are made up of shapes and especially rectangles. So here now has to do with all the shapes. If you click the arrow beside the rectangle, you see that you have other options. Maybe you want to place an image. Maybe you want to use a star for something. Maybe you want a polygon, an ellipse, which is circle, arrow, line. These are the options where you can find those things and click on them. Okay, so let's go back to our frame. That one that looks like a hashtag now. Let's go back to it. Okay, so it's saying frame. So let's click frame. If you click frame now, let me just quickly expose something very important here. Everything that is on the left part of your screen, everything that will display there, what is showing on the right part of your screen is the property to those elements on the left. Now we have clicked on frame, Abi. If you check, it will be showing you different prototypes. It's going to show you, okay, which type of frame are we designing for? Under phone, it's going to show you, okay, are we designing for iPhone, iPhone 13, iPhone 11? You know, you have all those options there. But this one, we are not touching it today because today we are focusing on website, Abi. So it means we do not need the phone settings. So where are we going to find our design for website now? It means we are coming under desktop. We are coming under desktop so that we can design for desktop. Under desktop is also showing you different options for when you choose to design for your MacBook Pro 14, MacBook Pro 16, your iMac and all that. But we are designing for desktop today. So let's click on desktop, to create our frame. So do we all have our frame now? Do we all have our frame? Okay. Are we together? I hope my class is not lost. Are we together?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
we are together.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. So we now have our frame for our desktop design, calling it desktop 1. Now, if you double click on that desktop 1, you'll be able to rename that frame. Now, it's good to name each of your elements so that it can be easy for you to find. Okay. So now my desktop 1, I can just call it okay. Let me come up with a quick name. Maybe we can just call it maybe chopsticks or something. I don't know. I'm really just chopsticks website or chopsticks landing page. When we say chopsticks now, I'm trying to imagine what kind of food we'll sell. Oh, definitely we are going to sell fries. You can call it.
Ma, sorry, ma.
Mm.
My network was doing some like my screen. I don't know. When you click on your frame,
Yes.
you later click on desktop, right?
Yes.
But I don't have these options.
Under your desktop. There's an arrow. There's an arrow beside your desktop. Click on that arrow.
Okay, ma, sorry, can I quickly share my screen? Sorry.
Please do that.
Can you see it, ma?
It's coming up. I'm still waiting.
Can you see it now?
It's yet to come up.
Okay. Can you see it now?
I can see. Okay, yes. Yes, I can
Okay,
see
I
it.
click on this, then I click desktop.
Yes,
Look at.
now go down, click on it again. Good. Click on the
Okay.
desktop.
Uh-huh.
Now go down to the other desktop. If you go down, there's another desktop down. Under it. Go up. Your cursor is going to down. Right after MacBook.
Yeah, this one.
Yes, click on that one.
Okay.
Good.
Thank
Now
you.
you have the canvas. Okay, now go to the top where the frame is showing desktop.
This
At
one.
the top. Yes.
This
Double
one.
click on it to rename it. Yes.
Okay.
Rename it to whatever the name of your food. I was working with chopsticks eatery or something. I can't remember the name. I just formed it. Okay, chopsticks or something. Landing page. Okay, so we now have our landing page. So what do we want to do next? We want to what do we want to do next? We want to start laying our page together. But before we do that, I want to quickly teach you how you can get an image to work with. So now we are going to go and click and open a fresh tab.
Ma, please share your screen.
Oh, you're not seeing my screen.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me do that again. Can you see my screen now? I think I'm on the wrong screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes, ma.
Good. So now
Thank
we want to start building our web page, right? Usually when we go to our web page, what do we see? We see the logo of a company, right? And then we see our menu, our bar.
Hello, ma. Hello, ma. I can't hear.
No
I
one
can't
can hear.
hear. I can't hear her voice.
I don't know if I'm the only one. I can't hear.
I can't hear her voice too.
Maybe
Hello,
it's
I
a
can't
network.
hear too.
Can't
Is
hear
she
anything.
there? I
Ma, are you
can't hear
there?
her too.
I think she's having
It's
network
Amina.
challenge. She's having
Maybe it's a
network challenge.
network. Okay, okay, sir.
Hello, can you hear me?
David. We
Yeah,
No.
can
can hear
anyone hear
you.
me?
Happy.
Okay, I think we should exercise a little bit patient because she's not even uh, currently in the meeting. So I think she's trying to connect back. We should exercise patience.
Okay.
Or someone that has understood what she says should try like from how to log in so that we don't just keep ourselves online so that we can try to see how we can actually be engaged doing something. So is there anybody that can do that? Because she has to permit any other person before the other person can actually share his screen. So what I'm saying is maybe you talk verbally.
Okay, sir. I think we should wait for her.
Okay.
Or for other people here, what do you think?
Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys, my network
I mean, it's like you have to come to net access. This is your network.
is. I've changed my data source now. My this thing to a different network. So hopefully we'll carry on. I'll come to net access from where? Do you know where I'm teaching from? Anyway, sorry about that interruption. Hopefully we'll carry on smoothly. Let me reshare my screen again so that we'll continue. Okay, guys. Thank you for your patience. Can you see my screen now? Who can
Yes,
see my
Yes,
Not
we
yet.
screen?
can.
Okay, you can, huh? Thank you very much.
Yes,
Sorry,
you
that was
can.
I had to switch my data to another network because of data wahala. I'm ready for this class today to not do what it did to me last week. Okay, and this class needs no interruption, so I hope you don't get interrupted. What's happening? Sorry, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello? Was there a time I went off?
Yes.
Because this network will abeg go get behind me today. All right. So what I was saying is ideally before you start a project on Figma, you are supposed to gather all your resources in a file so that you can just quickly get to the file and bring the resources you need on Figma. For example, your images, okay? You won't be able to find some of the images you need on Figma or some of the icons you want to use on Figma. So it would be nice to, pick these things and get them ready. I'm going to show you some sites where you can get some kind of images or icons for your Figma for your use, yes, on Figma. Okay, so looks like my frame moved. Let me move it back. Yes. So you see, I'm using my move tool now to move my frame back in order because it shifted. All right. So now quickly open a new tab. We said we want to do chopsticks. When we say chopsticks, what comes to mind? Maybe we are thinking fries or drumsticks. Okay. So now to get the kind of image we want to use for Figma now, we will now type in on our fries and drumsticks or something. Fries and chicken, it can suffice. We'll just say fries with chicken, chicken drumsticks if we like. We can be specific. That's how Google, you can see options. There's fries with chicken wings and all that. So for me, I want fries with chicken drumsticks. Drumsticks, fantastic. Drum sticks, just so that it blends with the name of this thing I've chosen. Okay, so fries with chicken drumsticks. But the most important thing you add now is say PNG. Okay, PNG is a file type where the images do not have a background. We need our images to not have a background. Okay, so when you finish typing what you want to type, make sure you put PNG at the end because we are looking for images that don't have a background so that it can look really nice on our, but you have to be careful. Sometimes some files, they will tell you PNG, but they are not actually PNG. So just let's see if we can be lucky to just find a nice PNG image. This looks good. So I'm hoping I prefer pictures that have an aerial view because they sit very well on web pages. Okay, so this is an example. This one here is an example of an image that has an aerial view. Okay, so we want people to come to our website and see something appealing like this. So let's truly hope that this image is truly PNG. So I'm going to copy this image now. Right click on the image, then you copy the image. Let's try to bring it into Figma. Let's see if it is truly PNG. So let me paste it here now and see. Okay, let's hope that Figma allows us to paste that image, because I can't seem to find mine. Okay, looks like Figma didn't allow it to come through this method. The second option would be to just save the image. Oh, please don't tell me that I lost you guys. Are we together?
We are. I can hear you.
Okay, fine. I don't know. Were you able to paste your own image? Because mine didn't. I think. Okay, we're able to paste
I
your
was,
own.
yeah, I was able to paste mine.
Fantastic. It is me struggling with my own now. Mine didn't paste. I don't know why. So, but let me try again. Okay. Oh, you see what I'm saying? This image is supposed to be transparent, but it is not. So it means that this image cannot actually work for us. We have to look for a similar image, because it's not supposed to come with these boxes around. I'm just supposed to be able to just drop my plate and it will just be there without the boxes. So you see, this actually, it will say it's PNG, but it's not. So we can just delete it, because these boxes around it is going to interfere with our design. So let's go ahead and delete it and go back and look for another image. Hopefully another one that would come without. Okay, I'm seeing another image just like it. Okay, pick PNG. Let me see if this works, because I really like this image. It's going to work for the idea that we're trying to bring out. Okay, so let me copy this image quickly and see if this works. Okay, I think we found an image that works. Okay, so if you are using a mouse, this would be like a breeze for you. If you are using a mouse, this would be fantastic for you. Okay, so if you hold on the image and move it around, I want you to notice some lines around when you release it. Okay, this helps you to tell if your image is placed in the middle, and then it also gives you the calculation of the size. Okay, so this image is showing us that it's 600. The amazing thing about Figma wants to build this design that we just created now. When a developer wants to build it, all he has to do now is to look at these calculations that are around this image and create the HTML code to match what Figma has already calculated. Okay, there's use to transform this page into an actual website, but that is a story for another day. I'm sure you people will grow on your own and figure out these things eventually. Okay, so we have our image, so we'll just keep it on the side.
Ma, please, I'm having issues. Excuse me, ma.
Yes, I can hear you.
I'm unable
Go
to
on.
delete the I'm unable to delete the picture I
Okay,
pasted on my Figma.
click on it and make sure. Okay, click on the image. If it shows you those boxes,
Yes, ma, it's showing me those boxes.
the im-
I can't
have you
hear you, Wilma.
hello? Okay, I
Ma?
was saying that if you click on the image, it's going to
Yes,
show
ma.
you those blue lines around it, which
Yes,
indicates
ma.
that the image has been selected. Then go to your delete button on your laptop and delete it.
Okay, ma.
Yes. Have you done that?
Okay, I'm able to do it. Yes, ma, I'm able to delete it.
Fine. Have you picked the second image that we went for? Go to the second
I'll
image.
do
There's a
that now,
second
ma.
image there
Which
that looks
second
exactly
image,
like the first
please?
one.
The second image, which one?
Are you seeing my screen now?
Yes, I can see your screen, but I
Good.
don't know the second image you're talking about.
Okay.
Second image.
If you look very closely, you are going to see that the image has pick PNG under it. Is that the image you have? It looks exactly like the first one, but you know that first one I told you it can't work because of the check boxes around it. So I went under that image and I picked an exact image that actually doesn't have a background.
This one look, it says chicken leg fry PNG, transparent PNG, hyphen VHV.
Okay, no, that is not the one. There's
Okay,
another
that's
one.
not.
If you go down, you see another one again. That is, it is crispy fried chicken clip parts. Let me go back.
Yeah.
Can you look at can you see my screen? Can you see my screen?
No, ma.
You can't see my screen.
Oh yes, I can. I can
You
see it
can't
now.
see.
I can see it
Okay,
now.
good. So this was the first one we picked, Abby.
Yeah.
Okay, now go down, scroll down. If you scroll down, you are going to see another image exactly like it among those images that are under. That's on your right hand side. That's this image. Can you see where my cursor is? This image here. Under it, you will see pick PNG with a red logo beside it. Pick PNG. Hello? Are you there with me?
Yes, but mine is VHV.RS.
No, you are on the wrong image. Click,
Okay.
go under your image. Go under your
Okay.
image. You see other similar images there, right?
Yes, yes, ma.
Then under it, you see that exact type of plate of chicken that we had. But this one is pickpng.com under the chicken. Can you see that one? Can you see the one that has pickpng instead of VHV? This one is pickpng under the chicken. Can you see it?
Hello.
Hello, I said, can you see that one now? The one that has pickpng.
What I see there is a crispy fried chicken clip art.
Thank you, very good. Then copy that one and paste it
Okay.
on Figma. Copy that
Okay,
particular
ma.
one. All right, thank
Okay.
you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, okay. Are we together? Are we together? Do we all have our
Hello, ma.
okay?
Yeah.
Ma,
Yes,
it's
yes.
not all the image that
Yes,
has
ma'am.
It's not what
PNG. All image.
I'm coming. What are you seeing?
Maybe if I can.
Please share your screen. Let me see what you're seeing.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. We have to move along together. Be patient with us. We all have our different speed. We will soon get to this is the only hard part now. As soon as we all have our image, we're going to
Ma,
go
can
straight.
you see my screen?
I'm waiting for it to come up. Okay. All right. Okay. Scroll up to the previous picture. Take it back to the previous picture that we selected.
Okay.
Good. See it down there. I can see chicken leg waiting under.
This one.
Yes, click that one. Click that one. Good.
Doesn't have. Look at what it's written here.
No,
It's
click on
not
her.
here. Okay.
Yes. Now, under this image, there are other images beneath it. I want you to go
Okay.
down to see exactly this type of
This
plate
one.
of chicken. Under it. Go under it. This one.
Yes.
Crispy fried chicken.
So
Yes.
I'm
Now,
copying it.
copy this image. Right click to copy this image now.
This one. I should paste it here.
Paste it here. Then you delete that one that you have there. Right click.
Okay.
Paste it now. Paste here. Go up. Good.
I have.
Fantastic. Now delete that
And-
other plate.
Okay.
No, if you don't worry, just remove those cursor. Remove this one that I'm seeing now. Don't click on this page to delete it. Remove
This
it
one.
so that remove this black now. Go to your delete button and delete it. No, use
That's what
your
I'm looking for. I don't see delete option.
no, not there. On your laptop, go and delete it from your laptop on your keyboard. Yes. Go to your laptop and delete it. That's how you can delete stuff. So as soon as you select it round. Where is our page?
Well, I'll delete it later, ma.
No, delete this one now because it's inside our design.
Okay. But why am I
Yes.
not seeing?
Click ahead. Then go to your keyboard and press delete now. No, not there. Your keyboard. Go to your keyboard.
I have ma.
So it has happened, Abi. We are good
Yes.
to go.
Yes.
Now, you can move this one around. Fantastic. That is all I want. Let's go back. Let's continue designing now.
Okay.
Okay, let me make sure that you are all seeing my screen now. Okay. Now that we have this screen now, we have our image, which is, we talked about how important images are to our design. When people come onto our page, they want to see something that would look exciting. And this is a pretty good plate of drumsticks for somebody that is trying to sell chopsticks, okay? So what we are going to do now is, we will, if you go up here, you are going to click your text button so that we can write something. Now we want to write something on our page. So let's click on the T and then click our page, just like how you can do it on your Word document on Microsoft Word, so that we can start typing something. Okay. So what do we want to see? We are selling chopsticks, right? So the first thing we want them to see when they come to our page is our menu. Our menu, just click on it and start typing. Okay. On the other parts On the other part of your screen, which is your right-hand side, since we have started designing now, we will switch from prototype to design. So click on design. Click on design so that you can see the properties of the text that you are writing. Okay, my text looks really small. So I want to increase the size of my text, right? So if you look down, you are going to see where text is. I want to be able to increase my font size to, okay, 48 is big. So I'm going to take it down to 24. Let's say, yeah. Okay.
Wait, how they get the menu?
Huh?
Oh,
Click,
sorry,
click.
ma. I wasn't following. How did you
Okay.
get the menu?
Okay, fine. Go to your text. I typed it there. Go to your text, right? See the T that is up. It's for text, for typing. When you click on it, then you come and click on your canvas that we created. Are we together?
Yes.
Good.
Ma'am, my text is still really small, even after changing it
Okay,
to
that's why I said
48.
on the right-hand side now, where we have design, prototype, and inspect. That's other third screen on the right-hand side.
Yes,
Click on
ma'am.
design. Click on the design so that you can see the properties.
I've clicked on it.
You click on design, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Then go down. You will see where they wrote text.
Yes, ma'am. There.
That you are okay. Okay, let me be clear on something. You know, the other time I told you that all the elements here, their properties are on the right side. Okay, so make sure your menu is on your text that you wrote menu where my cursor is. Then you go down on to the other side and see where text is. When you click on your text, when you see your text, beneath your text, you have the type of your text. If you click there, you're going to see different types of text there. Okay, we need to choose something simple that is easy on the eye. So let me look for this Monstera font. Let me hope that we have Monstera.
I can't hear anybody. Are we still in the class or is the class over? What's happening?
I'm
We are
still in the
still in the
class.
class, but I think we are waiting for her.
Hey, how did she?
Okay.
Hello? Are we hello?
We are here, ma.
Sorry, it's network. Okay. So we were talking about how to put text on our menu, right? How many of you were able to
Yes,
write a
ma'am.
text? You've all
I was
written a
able to write.
text. Okay, good. Did you go down to see how you can increase on the right corner under design, the property design? You can increase the size of your text and also decrease it. Okay, so I set, for the purpose of this class, I set our size on 36 and I'm using Monsterrat font type because it is a good font for when you are designing a website. It is easy
Sorry,
on the eye and it is
please.
clean.
You've
Yes.
not shared your screen.
Oh, I thought I'd done that.
No, ma.
Okay, sorry about that.
Problem.
Hello? Hello?
Hello,
Can you hear me?
I can hear
Sorry,
you.
I joined this class late. Yeah. But
Okay,
basically, I've followed as far as importing the diagram
okay, good.
onto my Word.
Okay,
But what
fantastic.
came with the bowl of chicken came with a square. How do I
Okay,
delete the square?
okay, then it means the image is not the right image. You're going to go back under where you picked the chicken now. Can you see my screen now?
Yeah.
Can you see my screen?
You're not showing your screen.
You can see.
No, ma'am.
Yeah?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're showing your screen now.
You
Yeah.
can see my screen, right? Okay.
Yes.
We were supposed to pick this particular image here,
Okay.
right?
Okay, what I have is okay, crispy fried chicken clipper.
This image.
Crispy.
So yours came with, and it came with the square.
Yeah, mine came with a square.
What kind of square? Is it like just a square around the bowl or like a
Yeah,
different
square
color?
around the bowl. Yes.
Okay, but it's showing white, right?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay,
that's
don't.
it. Yes.
Okay, then don't worry. You are good. You are good.
I'm
I
good.
thought it came with
Okay.
different colors. Okay, fine. The square you saw it didn't actually come with it. The square you saw is from Figma. It's just showing you that you have selected the bowl of chicken.
Okay.
Your square is
Okay.
blue, right? Yeah, it's a blue square around the
It's
bowl, right?
grayish. Mine's grayish. Yeah.
Grayish. Okay. Can you
Yeah,
please
mine
share
is.
your
You
screen?
know. Okay. You know what yours showed initially?
Yes.
Yes.
That's what you
Yeah.
had.
Mine was like that. Yes. Mine
Please
is
let me see.
exactly the same bowl as you have, with the chicken and the
Right now.
lemon by the sides. Yes. It's exactly the same bowl,
Okay. Okay.
but yours doesn't show
Okay.
the square, like a gray squared ridges around it. Yeah.
Okay, so that's
But
the wrong image.
mine's got it.
Okay, so we have to go
Sorry?
back. You are going, okay, you highlight what you have and delete it from your keyboard. We are going back to pick the right image.
Okay.
Okay, yes. Delete what you have.
Oh, I should delete it.
Delete it, delete it. Let's go
Okay.
back and pick the right image.
Okay. Okay, I've done that.
All right, so let's go back to where we picked our fries from, right?
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay, okay. So under that image that you picked, if you look down, are you seeing my image? Are you seeing
Hold
my
on, hold on.
image? You can see where I'm scrolling.
Okay, just bear with me. Let me get mine first.
Okay, please do that.
Because I'm listening on the phone and it's quite tiny, and I'm using my laptop
Okay.
to do this.
Okay.
I've lost it. Oh. You know, I've lost it.
Okay. Fries with chicken drumsticks, PNG. That's where you are supposed to type
Yeah,
on your tab.
fries with chicken drumstick. So it's a lot of fries. So because I've lost, I
Okay.
picked the right
Fries,
image
but
initially.
did you put PNG at the end of
Yes, I
your?
did.
Okay,
Yes,
fine.
I did.
Okay, so did you see the same image we have now?
I saw the same image initially. I picked it. Now I can't find it.
Okay.
There's a lot of images here.
Okay. It's supposed to be like the first few. Okay, okay. Well, let me be patient for you to find it.
Really going all the way down, and now I can't.
Okay, no, come back to the top now. Come back to the top.
Okay, okay.
Where
I've gone
that
all the way back
image
to the
was.
top. Oh yeah, I found
Okay.
it. I found it. Sorry, my dear. I found it.
Okay, so click on it
So I
first.
click on it. Mhm.
Okay, yours
Well, right
has
click.
it has vhv.rs, right?
No, mine's just got chicken leg fry PNG,
Okay, good.
transparent PNG.
Fantastic. Right under that image, we have more images, right?
Yes.
Can you see? So you would see that exact same image again. You click on it.
Right under that image.
Yes, that one. Yeah, there are like extra images on the side. Right under that one, you go
Should
down.
I
You're going to
click
see
on
the
the
same
image
type
itself?
of image under it.
Sorry.
Sorry, ma, is it not better for her to share her screen?
Yes, click on the image that looks.
Okay,
Ma.
click on the image. Okay, yes,
All right.
I've done that.
Just
Yeah.
click on the image to open it, yeah?
Yes, I have.
Have you done that?
Yes.
So under it, can you see other chicken dishes that look, that there's another one under it that looks like it?
Yes, on the side.
Yes, on the side.
There's a big.
Now there's one that looks exactly like what we have at the top.
That says visit.
It's pick. No, not visit.
Yeah,
under there are more plates of chicken under that image. Yes. Can you see those ones?
Hello, ma.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, now click on the one that looks exactly like that image. It says crispy fried chicken clip art. Do you have that image?
Mine says chicken leg fry PNG, transparent PNG.
No, you are
VHV.
okay. Share your screen with me. Share your screen.
You know, the funny thing is, I can't
Mm.
share my screen because I have MacBook Pro. and I
Okay.
tend to find it difficult sharing my screen. Yes.
Okay. You know the
I'm
image
not
when
sure
you clicked it. When you clicked it, it said visit, right?
Yes.
So now when you scroll down,
Yeah.
you are going to see more images under that image, and you're going to see
Oh
the
yeah, I've
exact
seen it. Oh
whole.
yes, yes, yes,
Good,
yes.
fantastic. Now click that one
Right
where
click
it's
or left click. Okay.
yeah, just right click it. Or
Okay,
yeah,
right
right
click.
click. Yeah, open the
Uh-huh.
image. Good. You have the image, right?
Do
And it says
yeah,
Cripsy
do I
Fried.
copy?
Copy that and paste it in your
Okay, thanks.
all right.
Thanks for
Okay.
your patience, my dear.
Thank you too. All right. Okay. So do you have that image on your Figma now? You have that image on your Figma. Can you hear me? Are we together? Class, thank you for all your
Yes, we
patience.
are.
So
Thank you for your
that is,
patience.
yeah, thank you for all your patience. After today, I'm sure we won't go through this for the next class because I believe you will practice, 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 practice. Okay, fantastic. Now, back to our design. We have that. Now we want to write text on our web page, right? So I said we should go to the T on our toolbar. This whole place now, this whole place is our toolbar. Everything on this dark place is called our toolbar. So we're going to click on T to write a text. And I wrote menu with mine, okay? So now I want to write the second item. I want to write the second item on our toolbar. What should we even write, Seth? Let's write, okay, sorry, the first one was supposed to be home. There's always a home page. Yes, sorry about that. So we're going to do home. We're going to rearrange it. Anyway, we can move it. We're writing home now. So you can use your cursor to arrange the home. Then my menu will now be second now. I'm moving my menu to the side. Hold your if you have mouse, this will be easy. Okay. I've spelled my menu. Then maybe the second thing I want to put is maybe takeaway or something. Maybe takeaway. If you notice, everything you're typing is showing on that first space. Hey, please don't tell me I lost you guys again. Are you with me?
No, ma'am, we can still hear you.
We can hear you.
Okay, good. Now let's write takeaway as our third button. Now these are buttons. Remember, our third button, takeaway. Okay. Then maybe we want to do contacts. How can people contact us in case you have problem with your delivery? In case you have complaints, how can you contact us? So let's have a contacts button. You pick your text and write contacts now. Contact. Remember, you can use your move tool to move it to position it. I'll teach you how to perfect the arrangement. Okay, I want to just spread it a bit so that it shows it's a button, not a sentence. Okay.
Is it Word you're using to write this?
No, not Word. It's a feature on Figma, but it is like Word. So when you click the T that is on the toolbar above, there's a toolbar above. Can you see that?
Above where?
Are you seeing my screen
On
currently?
Word. Sorry?
In Figma, can you see my screen on Figma right now?
Okay. Okay, you clicked in Figma, figma.com. Okay, sorry, I went to
Yes.
Word. Okay.
Oh, no,
fine.
not Word, not Word. On
All
Figma,
right,
there's
then,
a T
cheers.
button on the toolbar.
Okay, that's fine.
When you click on that and you click on your canvas, you'll be able to type.
Right, cheers.
Good. So start typing. When you're
Sorry,
typing,
ma.
yes.
My text looks so bold. How can I unbold it?
Okay, you know where text is on the other, where we found our text?
Yes.
We can scroll down to see everything. Our text in the third white box on the right. Can you see where text is? What kind of font are you using?
What I
What's the name
see
of it?
here is design, prototype, and inspect.
Good. Click on design, then go
Okay.
down to where text is.
I can't see anything. I can just see background.
Did you click on design?
Yes.
Okay. Go back to the first, we have,
Okay,
how
I've
do I
seen
do
it.
it?
I've seen it. I've
Okay,
seen it
fantastic.
already. I saw
Okay,
Roboto regular.
exactly. So you can choose Montserrat. Look for Montserrat and pick Montserrat.
Monster. Okay.
Have you seen Montserrat?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Sorry, ma. Hello, ma.
Yes, I can
I
hear you.
pick Montserrat and mine are not they are very tiny.
Under where your text is, can you
Mm.
see where the number is? Your font number here. What is the font size? Is it 36?
Okay.
Click on 36 so that it can be bold. Beside that 36, you are going to see where they wrote regular. If you
Okay.
click that regular, you see the different sizes. So next time, if your text is bold, you can unbolden it by clicking on that box. When it opens, you now click on regular so that it can be regular size. Are we clear about our text? Are we clear about our text?
Is it 36?
36, yes. Use 36 so that it looks visible. Are we good to go? When you are done, go back to your menu and click on your move tool. When you are done typing, go back to your toolbar and click on your move tool, because now we want to arrange the text we just wrote. Click on your move tool, then you can hold and drag over all the words you wrote to select everything together. I want to teach us how to align.
I'm sorry, what is move to?
This first tool that is up that looks like a V.
An arrow.
When you move an arrow or something, yes, thank you. An arrow. When you finish typing your text, go to it, click on it, then you now drag and draw over all the things you wrote together. It will select everything for you together. Have you selected it?
Yes, ma'am.
So now
Yes.
let's go to the third panel now, where we have our design properties, right? If you look up, because of the selection we did, you will see that it's showing you some bars at the top. And if you hover on the bar, it's telling you can align left, you can align horizontally, you can align right, you can align at the top, you can align vertical, you can align bottom, and all that. If you, okay. So let me, can you see that when you select it, it's showing you those things, okay? So now, if you look at the one that says align vertical center, when you click on it, it's going to arrange everything for you neatly. And at the end, there's an arrow there. If you right click on that arrow, you're going to see tidy up. You're going to see tidy up. Tidy up is just going to help you clean your design and arrange it neatly for you. Okay. So when we finish that, we can just move our menu, and just adjust it at the top. We'll just move our menu, just somewhere here and adjust it at the top. Now, the second tool we want to use now is our rectangle tool. We want to create a button. People have come to our site and so far so good. All they can see is the menu, the header saying home, menu, takeaway, contact. But they still don't know how they are going to get their drumsticks when they order. So we have to create a button for them to click on when they come on our page. Are we together?
Yes,
Are you
ma'am.
there? Okay, so now let's go back to our toolbar, to that box where our rectangle is. Let's click on our rectangle. Let's click on our rectangle. Okay, when you click on it and you hold and drag over your canvas, it's going to create a rectangle shape for you. It creates a rectangle shape for you. Okay, mine came with the ash color. Mine came with the ash color. So I want to change the color of my rectangle. If you look back again to your design properties and you go down, you are going to see where they wrote fill down. That is showing the same color of your rectangle. So now we want to, alter the color of our rectangle to blend with our page. Okay. So when we click on it, this color box is going to come out. I want to teach you something very interesting here. This color box is going to come out, right? So to be able to pick a color that can blend with your design, there's something that looks like an eye drop on that panel. It looks like an eye drop. You click on it, it's going to pick the eye drop for you. It's called an eyedropper tool. Eyedropper tool. When you click on it, it's going to highlight blue, showing that you have picked it. So now what is the eyedropper tool going to do for you? It means when you hover it on any color that you want and click on the color. Now I'm going to click on my vegetable here because I want my website to have a color that says, oh, maybe healthy. Okay, maybe not healthy. Drumsticks are not that healthy. But maybe let's say I just want to pick a color that will blend with my website. And I'm looking at, okay, what is standing out here? The only color I can pick that looks nice is this green color over here. So when I use the eyedropper tool and I click on the color of my rectangle has changed. Okay, but it's looking a bit dark. I want to maybe lighten it a bit. I can come to where the color is displaying here, then maybe move it around just to lighten it a bit. And then when I am done, I will click my X here and remove my color. I am done with coloring my rectangle. Okay, so I can, when I hover on my rectangle and it's showing this particular arrow, it's telling me I can move my box around. Okay, it's telling me I can move my box around. Okay, so my box needs some sort of call to action. What do I want to write on my box? I'll go back to my text tool, click on my text tool. I want to write that they should come and order here. Okay, so I'm going to write order.
Sorry, excuse me.
Yes, please.
Sorry, please, can you go back on how you pick the color again?
Okay, I'm
Sorry.
coming. Order here. Okay. Let me select my rectangle. Right? This is my rectangle. In fact, let me just go a step backwards. Step backwards so that you can. Okay. Okay, fine. I've to undo anything that you have done, like in Word, you can just say click on Control Z. So I clicked on Control Z, Control Z, Control Z to take me back to the step where we were before. Okay. So when you drew your rectangle, it came with this color, right?
Yes.
Now on the property panel, where under our design, on the property panel, now when you go down, you see fill, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you see your fill? Good. Now
Yeah.
click on the ash color that is there. The color box is going to pop up. Do you have your color box?
Yes, ma'am.
Fantastic. Now under your color box, there's this thing that looks like an eye drop under it. Click on it.
Yes.
If you click, it will show blue color that you have clicked on your eyedropper, right? Now,
Yes.
you can move the eyedropper to select any color that you want. See, if I click here, my box becomes white. If I click on the bowl, it will give me the color of the bowl. But those are not the colors we're looking for. So I clicked on this vegetable now, the green vegetable here, because I want something that looks like green color. So I clicked on that, but the vegetable was a bit dark. Then I came back to my color box. You see a circle there. You now move your arrow up a bit so that you can have a lighter shade of the green. Yes.
Okay.
So that's how I picked my green color.
Okay. Thank you.
So when you finish that, go back and pick your text menu so that we can write a text on our rectangle. But before we do that, let's quickly position our rectangle, our new rectangle shape somewhere down here. When we do that, then we pick our text tool, and then we write order here inside our box. So if you want to make it look really nice, hold your shift key and spell order here so that it will be capital letter. Hold your shift key, okay, and spell your order here. Okay, so now I've finished and I just want to adjust it. So I'll hover on it, and I can see that it's a bit the fonts are not heavy enough for me. So clicking my order here, I'll go back to text where it has my monster art, right? I told you that if you want to change the weights of your font, you can click under the regular. If you click under the regular, it's going to give you options. I want it to be bold, so I'm going under my regular now to turn my regular word into a bold word. Okay, so we have it looking bold now.
Hello, ma.
Yes, dear.
Please, I'm really sorry, but starting from the feel,
What do you
the
mean?
color feel, the properties, I don't understand it from there. I'm battling with it from the color, side, right?
Okay. Where are you now? Under design, the fill is there, right?
Yes, ma.
Click on the color in the fill now.
I see different kind of things here. I saw 0.0020%, 0.000020%.
No, the box that has the color. The box that has the color, you clicked on it. Did you click on it? There's the box that has the color there. Beside the color code,
There is E5, E5, E5,
there's a
100%.
box there. Have you seen that box?
No?
Yes, but before that, there's a box there, right? It's the box I want you to click on. Click on the ash box that is there. There's an ash box before the color code.
Okay, yes.
Before
I see
100%.
Solid and
Thank you. It opened a bigger box for you, right?
Yes, ma.
Thank you. Click eyedropper tool. Click your eyedropper tool. If it shows blue, it means you have selected it. Then go and select this vegetable and click on the vegetable to be able to get the color that. Yes, this our vegetable on top of our chicken.
Oh, okay.
Yes, click on it so that your box will take the color of the vegetable.
Should I left click or right click?
And just right click. on it. Just
Right
click on it.
click.
Are you using your mouse? Yes. Has the color of your box changed to green?
Yes, yes.
Good. So you can on
Click
the
on.
solid now. On the solid, you can adjust the lightness of the color by going up or down. You understand?
Yes, ma.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Thank you,
When
ma.
you finish now, then you can click the arrow on top of the solid block box to dismiss it.
Is it the
This X.
cancel arrow, the X? Okay.
Yes, the X. Cancel it so that you know you are done with that.
Okay, ma.
Fantastic. So we are
Okay, ma,
done
please,
with.
I have a question. Sorry, I've forgotten how you get the
Okay.
triangle, please.
Go up to your menu tool where
Okay.
your arrow is for your moving. Yes, go there.
Okay, ma. I'm there, ma.
How come you so it means you haven't even colored your own rectangle?
Sorry, ma.
Mama, we are going to this class, our time for this class is almost over. If this thing should log us out, you people will go and figure it out. So
Sorry,
I
ma.
may at this point,
I deleted. So I'm trying to get. Sorry, ma.
top because as soon as the time of my class is done, they are going to log me out of here. So I really
Okay,
need to
sorry, ma.
finish. I need to finish so that you can have a complete recording at the end of the class.
Okay, ma. Ma, quickly
So
show
if
me, please.
go to rectangle and draw your rectangle.
Okay. Okay. Sorry.
It's just 10 minutes remaining. I don't know if we can
Yes,
finish
ma.
this. For the remaining 10 minutes, I'm going to just keep going so that you can at least go back to YouTube and watch it again. Because once it's 4,
Okay,
they are
I'm
logging me.
done, ma. Sorry, ma. I'm
Okay,
done.
okay.
Mm.
So,
Thank you, ma.
all right, let me just quickly go forward. If there's time, I'll come back and fix any problem you have. Is that okay?
Yes, ma. I'm done. Thank you, ma.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, fine. Okay. So we have our order here, right? If you want to select everything together with the text inside, you can just drag across it and it will select it so that you can move everything together. That's how you can select it together, okay? So now, the one last thing I think I would just do to wrap up this our page is I'm going to draw another rectangle. I'm going to draw another rectangle here just for aesthetic sake. I'm just going to draw another rectangle across my page like this, okay? Then I'll right click it. Then I'll say send to back. I want it to be behind my plates. If you drew the rectangle, you will see that it covered the plates. So I want it to be behind my plate. So I'll right click. When I right click, I will now do send to back. So that's what I did. Okay. So I'm going to color this rectangle now. For those of you who didn't follow me when I was coloring the rectangle, I just need some kind of balance on my page. So I'm going to color the rectangle. So I'm going back to my fill. It's showing that I have an ash rectangle. So I'll go and pick my eyedropper again. Then I'll come to this first color that we used. I'll click on the color to color my rectangle. All right, just to give me some sort of balance. Okay, so our page is slightly coming together. Okay, so I'll just adjust my plate of food, just some aesthetic positioning. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this my menu again and just adjust it. Okay, no, it selected everything. So let me just select this my menu. So that I can move it. Okay. It's another way you can select specifically what you want. On your layers panel here, I want to select these 4 items that we wrote here. So if I click on home, I will just hold shift, click on menu, hold shift, while still holding shift, click on takeaway, while still holding shift, click on contact. That's another way to select exactly what you want to select. So I want to adjust the arrangement, okay? Since the black, remember when we talked about contrast? Since my black contact is not looking very appealing on top of my green rectangle, what do? I'm going to select it. I'm going to select just my contact now. Then I'll go to my fill. I'll go to my fill. I'll go to my fill now and pick, use my eyedropper tool to pick whites so that there will be a good contrast between my menu page, okay. So this is just a really rough sketch, but it's not a bad looking landing page. Okay, so ideally, I should have some sort of logo here. Some sort of logo here. So what I want you to go and do for me now is, you know, maybe improve on the design. If you don't like this, our plate of chicken, I already taught you how to find a plate of chicken. Okay, so very quickly again, let's say we need some sort of icon here. We need maybe another icon that people can click and it will take them to another place. Let's quickly go and look for Figma icons. We can just click Figma icons and search for it on our Chrome. Figma icons. Plugin. We can say plugin or Figma icons. Whichever one we do, it will take us to where we can get free Figma icons. Okay. Then you click on the first one that says free icon pack. You have over 1,300 icons there. Okay. So we just want to drop like an icon. I want to show you how to drop an icon on your page. I want to show you how to drop an icon on your page. Okay. It took me to the community. I don't know why. Why did it take me to the community? Anyway, I'm just going to go back because I'm not finding. I think it took me to a wrong place. Let me just look for another resource very quickly. Let me see what this one is going to show me. I just need an icon very quickly that I can drop before my time will be over. My network is now slowing down a bit. Anyway, there should be resources there on Figma. Let me see quickly. Assets. Let me do icons and see. No, I'm not seeing what I need here either. Okay, this page has opened, I think. Okay, it's asking me to install. If I install this, I'll be able to have access to them from my Figma. I hope this doesn't take time because it's in my other. It's on my original Figma page. But here, since I opened a new page, I don't have the resources that I have on my own personal Figma page. Oh, my time is almost up. Okay. I wanted to copy and paste it. Let me just do shortcuts very quickly. Let me just do menu icon. on Google. Menu icon. Remember, for anything you don't understand, Google is your bestie. You can just go and type somewhere, how do I do this on Figma? How do I do that on Figma? It will come up with so many resources on how you can achieve certain things, okay? Oh, I didn't add PNG. If I need something without background, remember to always add PNG at the end. So I'm hoping I find some really good PNG menus here. So you see, we have a lot of menu here. I was hoping for a waffle, not the hamburger. Okay, but anyone I find right now will work since I'm really in a hurry. Never exhausted my whole time, so I don't know whether it will immediately log me out or what. So I hope that doesn't happen, so that I can have some time to explain some things for you. My network is a bit low. Why is it doing like this today? Anyway, the same way we copied our chicken image, we can copy our hamburger icon like that and drop it. The problem with this is, would I be able to color it? Let me see. Starting a new Figma page is not funny. Let me copy this and see if it will work. You know, when you've already set up your Figma page, your settings and every this is a bad image. I'm deleting it. Oh dear, I over deleted it. Let me just take what I brought in. Let me go to my layers so that I'll be able to select what I brought in. Where is it? Interesting. Let me just undo it. Ctrl Z. Ctrl Z again. Why can't I use this image? This image took away my main image. Oh dear. I have to draw it again very quickly. So I'm just going to draw it again because I mistakenly deleted my rectangle that was, Okay, so I'm sending to back, then I'm coloring it real quick. Coloring. I'm picking my eyedropper tool and bam. We are where we were. Okay. So I was trying to bring in another image for our mobile app class next week. I will figure out the fastest way to do it. Okay, so basically when you are done doing your page, this doesn't have all the information. Oh, sorry, one last thing. I just have to do this. I need to teach you how to drop a text. Also, our page is looking really empty. So we need to write something. We need to write something. So I'm going to write something. Maybe I'm going to write delicious, am I spelling this? Delicious, tasty, maybe let's say delicious, tasty drumsticks. Something like that. And okay, so it's small. So what I'm going to do is I need to increase it because this is like the headline of my website. When you come, this is the first thing you are going to read. So I need to, I need to make it bold. Okay, I have to shift my chicken because now let me just put this maybe somewhere here. Fantastic. Okay. And we don't want our content to start from the edge of our design. So we'll just, move it somewhere here so that we'll give some breathing space here and also some breathing space here. Okay. So when you come, you want to see what my page is about. And then I'll be like, oh, delicious, tasty drumsticks. Then the next call to action is I want you to place an order here. If we feel like, oh, we want to explain further and we want to bring in some sort of text, let me create room for a text. Okay, let me shift this up so that I can create room for some sort of text. Maybe I want to write, oh, our drumsticks are fried with coconut oil and all that, so to keep you healthy and all that. Then we'll say, okay, let's quickly do another text. This time around, when we click on our text tool, we'll draw a box. We'll draw a box under. This is another way to bring in a dummy text. I want to teach you how to bring in a dummy text. Okay, I'm not logged out, so it means I have some more time. Okay, so this is how to bring in a dummy text. Okay, what just happened? Click on your text. You want to write something more. Okay, I'm not seeing the option. Okay, my text is still big, is at 96 because of the last settings. So let me just manually type in something for now, because I'm trying to see where I can bring in. Okay, I'm not seeing the settings here. All right, so let me just type something. There was a delicious, tasty drumsticks. I will figure out all those settings very quickly. Usually, I drop my settings here because you can configure your settings in a way that anything you are looking for, you can pick it easily. So I usually arrange everything where I can easily pick it. So because this is a new interface that I just created today, and I'm used to just picking what I need from how I had previously arranged it, I'm having a tough time figuring out how I created it in the first place because I did it a long time ago. But I'll figure all that out before our next class so that I can show you how to bring in a dummy text. So let me just create something simple and just type, okay, let's say our meals are healthy and healthy and great for this. Everybody is doing fit farm. Great for weight loss. I tell people things like that, like, you mean I'll eat these drumsticks without getting fat? So people tend to capitalize on the fit farm industry to sell content. Okay, so it's showing bold here. So I'm just going to take it back to regular because I don't want it to be bold. And I want to increase my size a bit. Let's say 24. Okay. I wish I wrote something more. Well, I'm just going to copy and paste because, let me just say, just not be lazy and say our meals are healthy for and great for weight loss. I'm out of ideas. God. will be glad you will be glad you tried it and story. So I'm done with that, just for some balance on my page. So I'm just going to arrange it and keep it somewhere here. Okay. So basically our page is not looking too ugly as I thought. I hope you have something like this, if not better. I would really love to see what you have designed. So when you are done, it's time for you to preview what you have done, right? So you come to this play button on this corner and click the cut button. Is going to preview what your landing page looks like. So I'm waiting for it to come up. So I would like to urge us all to, just go back and practice, play around with what we have done so far today and see how you can tweak the designs and come up with something really amazing. Okay. At the end of the class next week, I'm going to see how I can show us how we can work on our portfolio. Somebody had that question in our first class. I don't know if you are still here, but I'm going to just, say something brief about using this to create your portfolio so that when somebody is hiring, they will be like, okay, we want to see the previous works that you have done. Okay, see what our site looks like. It cut off a lot of things, which means that the screen size is for a bigger desktop screen, not my laptop screen that I have in front of me now. Okay, so it's not showing everything, which is bad. This is really bad. It's not supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be like that. I wonder what is happening. So you see, it's telling you share prototype here. After you have previewed it, you can share the prototype with your clients. Okay, this is the prototype I've created for your sites and all that. So, but there's something really wrong here. I don't know why it's showing me. Okay, let me do, okay, actual size. Okay, it's showing me the actual size at 100%. This is what my site looks like. So if I want to see everything I did, I'll just click on fit to screen. Then I'll be able to see what I designed. Okay, so at 100%, it's showing me this is the size because we picked the desktop settings. It's trying to tell us that there are screens that are bigger than this. Imagine blasting this design. Maybe you are using a smart television in your house and you want to visit this site. That 100% screen would be perfect for that kind of situation. But since we are using a laptop screen that is not as big as that, it will fit in the 100% as the best it can in what we have. Okay, there are actual measurements that you can do for this type of designs so that it can fit into different kind of screen types. Okay, there are different types of screen types. So maybe as you try to explore the world of Figma, you will be able to find out what you're designing and for who you're designing it. The company might tell you, okay, we just want this thing to look good. We want this thing to be responsive. We want it to look good on our PC. We want it to look good on our iPad. We want it to look good on our phone. Okay, so there are settings that you can do to ensure that it fits in properly with whatever screen it's being displayed on. I will trash all that next week. At least now we have an idea how to navigate Figma, so we might not really struggle as much next week, and we'll be able to move faster and cover more grounds next week. Okay, so this just introduces you to some of the main elements that you can use so that when we're designing our app next week, we'll be able to move faster since we now know how to use our text tool, we now know how to use our rectangle tool, we now know how to increase our size of our fonts and bring in an image. All these are nice basic things for you to work with. So please, 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 I beseech thee all to go and practice. Just practice, 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 practice. I'm thinking of creating a group for this particular class so that we can share our designs there and also ask questions for anybody that is lost. Okay, I'm also in my learning process. Some of you before you might be able to design better in a couple of weeks, and I can also come to you for some sort of guidance. So these things move differently for different people. So I don't know. Do you have any question regarding this, or we're just going to go and keep practicing until we become better? I would really love to see what you can come up with based on this class that we have done today. Just come up with something
Excuse me,
similar.
ma'am.
I'm listening.
Will the group be a WhatsApp group?
What do you think? It should
Think
be a WhatsApp.
WhatsApp
We
would
can
be.
share
No, no,
images
no,
on
no, no,
WhatsApp.
no. We don't need WhatsApp group. WhatsApp, no.
So what kind of group? Do we use our Teams group or do we create a group on Figma?
We can create a group on Figma, but you'll have to
Okay.
teach us how to navigate it.
All right. Okay. Fantastic. Okay. So I'm going to. I'm going
Sorry. How
to,
do we create a group on Figma? Like,
okay, a
I wanted to
design
say we
group.
should use Microsoft Teams, but now that you said we
Okay.
can create it on Figma.
Yeah, the group on Figma thingy is an overstretch. Let's just stick with Teams because the group on Figma would mean, okay, maybe you do a design and you want somebody to add an element to it, then we can now be working on the same design together. You know, all those collaborative features. I don't know if there's like a chat feature or something. So let's just stick to Teams. I think our team
Yes.
channel is enough since everybody is
Yes.
already there. Our team channel is enough. So we can share our designs there and drop our questions, and I'll try as much as possible to respond as quickly as I can. If there's anybody here that knows more, they can also help to respond with to some of the questions that will be asked. I know some of you are many steps ahead or are really clear on what has happened today. So if there are questions there and you are there before me, please help answer the questions, but I'll try and always check for your questions so that we can move together. And I'm very, very interested in the images. Find a way to improve this image that we have done here today so that we can, I will know that, oh, that you guys are really practicing and we can move from here. Okay. So this is just something you guys did well. I can only imagine what you have designed. Please share your designs with me as soon as you're done. If you see where they say share prototype, you can share your prototype. You can share your prototype and even send the link. All you have to do maybe is just to send me a link. Okay. You can put email. You can send it to an email if you like, and then or share the link on on uh on our Teams channel so that I can go and see what you did today. All right. So just please practice, practice, practice so that our next design class will be a bit smoother. And then for those who didn't start with us from the beginning, I just hope the way this network was interfering, we'll be able to have a good video on YouTube so that you can catch up with what we did today. So on that note, we have taken too much time, but that's designed for you. But it's just because you are learning it. Figma is the fastest platform to design on. The time you get a hang of what to do and how to do it, you will be able
Okay,
to
ma, please.
design
I have
a
a
website.
question.
Sorry, ma. I'm really sorry.
Okay,
but it's about my background. It's somehow gray. How do I
okay,
change it to white? Yeah.
okay. Let me see your background. Okay, background. You when you click when you click on when you go to canvas now, the first the first frame we picked. Can you remember the first frame we designed? And then you can go back to your layers. Is the first thing that is on top there. When you click on it, there's a fill. Are you seeing my screen? Are you seeing my screen? Are we together?
Yes, ma.
Okay,
Ma, all
that
I'm
first
seeing is
frame.
pages. Page one.
Yes, the first page now, which is the one we created, the one that has hashtag beside it. That is the one. That is the one for the frame, the background that you have. Can you see it?
No, no, ma.
Under layers. Are you on layers?
Yeah, yes, I'm on layers.
The first page now that has a padlock and an eye beside it. Can you see that one?
No, ma.
Please share your screen with me. Right. Share your screen with me. Let me see.
Ma, can you see it?
It's still trying to come up. It's still trying to come up.
Okay.
Oh, I think she didn't create a frame before starting everything.
Yes, that frame that we created.
Oh, so there was a frame.
Oh, you didn't create a frame.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's why. That's why.
So I have to start from scratch again, right? Okay.
Um, ma. Hello, ma.
Okay. You know what to
Hello,
do?
ma.
It's not late on YouTube. Okay.
Ma, it's not late.
Hello, ma. I have a question.
I think she has been locked out.
Okay, hello. Hello, guys. Can you hear me?
Hi, yes, we can hear you,
Okay,
ma'am.
sorry, my this thing, my network, I had to restart again. Okay. Everybody has gone safe. Just two, three of us. Okay, so what were you saying? Who was asking a question? Because I can't
Okay,
see. I can't
ma,
of
is
you.
me. I was saying that is it because you did not use a Visual Studio that your drop down your from your menu when you go to
Mm,
like a normal website, when you click
mm,
on those there drop down, when you click on you can see other things.
mm.
Like, okay, I don't know, I just want to know, that's why I'm asking.
Okay, let me be sure what you're asking. You said, like, okay, when you click on it, they'll see a drop down.
Yes.
Okay, you know what we did now? We just created the landing page. The landing page of a website is the page you see when you just get to the website. Okay,
Okay.
so to do that, to do what you're talking about, we will
Mm.
have to have created like more pages. Then we will link the pages together to the menu.
Okay, okay, okay.
So that's like getting deeper now. Okay. So, but since we are just starting, I don't want to overwhelm you with all those extra ones. But ideally, Figma has the capability of creating as many pages as possible and then using a link to to link them
Okay.
so that when you
Okay,
now
ma.
click on, mm,
So thank you, ma. Well, I think building a website with this Figma is easier than like building a website with Visual Studio, like, or when you go to W3 school, you can learn
yes.
from there. So I think
Okay,
this is easier.
yes, it's actually easier and building a website you are talking when you use HTML or
Yes, ma. Like
I
when you are
see.
coding,
Yes, coding is this this
different.
one is this one is not the site oh. This one
Oh,
is building the interface.
like the
For
body.
yes, this is not the site. This is you is
That's what I'm thinking.
this is you just designing what the
The
site should
website.
do.
Yes.
A developer still needs to go and code HTML and CSS of this
VSS.
particular image.
Yes.
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 And there's also
Okay.
a technology that can transform what we did here on UI on a Figma into a real website. But
Okay.
you still have to code it. You still have to code it to become an actual website. This is what you present to your clients, you understand? When you build
Okay.
this, you present it to your clients. You tell your clients, this is what your site will look like, so that the client
Okay.
can make the changes that they need to make
Ah,
before you now
okay.
start putting energy and money into building the
Okay.
real one. You understand?
Okay.
So this is where
Oh,
that is why it is called a prototype, because you are creating something that looks like the actual product.
okay.
It's on this
Okay.
one that they will make all the changes before they start coding. You know, coding is not easy, so you must
Yes, that's what
code
I'm saying. This one look like as if
no,
this one is more simple. When you are
no,
coding, you use CSS to design it
to
to make it
beautify.
beautiful.
Thank you.
Eh,
So this is just a prototype. When the client sees this one, they'll say, remove that box you put there. I don't like it
That means
there.
you have
Then
to go
you
to the code and then
thank you.
go to
Eh,
your Visual Studio to go and do
all
something
those
because you
correction.
use it.
So,
Thank
so but
you,
if
ma.
you present this one to him now, it's easier to change. Instead of suffering to change your code, it's easier to change this one. Then when you finish, you know you're just going to start building without stopping because you have everything the client wants.
Okay. Oh,
Yes.
I was even thinking that I since I find the like using coding HTML and CSS and JavaScript is
Yeah.
kind of the work. There is work there, but there's something they taught us that if you go to Bootstrap, you can also get code there and come and edit
Yes.
it and
Yes.
run it. Then it now
Yes.
become like your drop down. You can go there. It's easier going there, but you
Yes.
have to know it very
Yes.
well. Eh,
Yes. You can, there are different ways of creating prototype. You can use Bootstrap to
okay.
create your prototype. Okay, it's just that Figma is the fastest.
Okay.
Figma is the
But
fastest.
I was learning it before, but I just said it looks hard, so let me give up. That was why I gave up. I don't know if I should go back to it again.
If you have the time, why not? You can always go back. You can always go back. But it's like I told you, just this one alone is a whole profession. It's a whole
Okay.
profession. Being a
Mm.
UI UX designer, because as a UX person, you do your research, you do everything. Then UI designers will come and build this one. This one alone is a big profession on its own. Most companies are just looking
Wow.
for people that can just do this one alone without necessarily
Jesus.
knowing how to code. Yes. Most big
Okay.
companies. So if you see them employing, they will tell you they are looking for UI designer. They are just looking for people that can use this Figma to do what we just did today.
Okay.
Yes. So
Ma,
that one
thank
is
you very much. God bless you.
you are
I
welcome, my
always
dear.
like the way you teach because you go extra, extra. Oh God, thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, you guys should have a beautiful weekend and
Okay.
we'll meet next week. I'm
God
going to
bless you, ma.
sorry.
I said God
Hello?
bless you, ma.
Oh, and you too, my dear, and you too. Have a
Amen.
lovely week.
Amen.
Thank you for staying to the end. Thank you.
Thank you. You're
All right.
welcome.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Victory, Ife, have a lovely week.
You too.
Thank you so much.
You too, ma. Have a lovely week. Bye. Bye, everyone. See ya. Ciao.